Hold on. I was gonna try to put a song at the same time when I was pressing play. Hold on. Let's pretend that that happened. Wait, I didn't want that part though. I wanted this part. Oh wait. I, okay, that was. I just needed to get that out of my system. I don't know if the mic really got that properly because I was in the moment. Sorry, guys. Um, Today is really just a chill day. Yesterday was Pride here in Granada, like Dia del Orgullo, the day for Pride. So there was like a parade that they did, and it was actually really cute. I actually really liked it. Like, this is a medium city in Spain, and like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was actually so like sana. Like, I felt like I don't know, just so like light-hearted and warm and just like a good crowd to be around. Like I feel like it was a good pride crowd because let's be honest, like sometimes some prides are like prides are protests. Prides are protests. Um, it was just some pride crowds can be a little. I don't want to say like I just feel like their energy's not there, but the energy was here. Thank God. Um, but after that, I came back home because like then the parade ended at like this like little venue where they did like kind of a DJ set and just stuff like that. Um, and it was, oh my gosh, no, on that it was my mom and my sister's first pride, so really happy that they got to see that. Just in case like everything goes to shit and there's no more prides. Just have to think realistically, but we're happy in the moment. I'm glad like they can at least say like yeah I've been to a pride and I loved it. It was really fun. But then around like one no around 11 before 11:30 we got home and I like needed to like take a break real quick because if we know who Spaniards are, it's like no, the party doesn't end. The party ends at 7 a.m. So this was like my like recoup, change, like freshen up a little bit. So then I later went out and I was like, I'm gonna use this time of me going out to actually put into practice what I have been saying I wanted to put into practice, like especially like what I learned from my trip in France, in Paris. I wanted to put that into practice. So I actually talked to people. Like I actually went up to people. I will say though, like it's just like the, it's just the times, you know what I mean? Like when I late to me is like early for everyone else like to just start getting to these places because like I'm getting here at like 1:30 and stuff and still it's empty, like still people are slowly making their way in and I'm like okay. So I took a shot at one place and then I was like I went into like the people area. I'm looking around, everyone, not everyone but like most people are on their phone and I'm like no, there's no reason for me to like torture myself. So then I was about to go to this other place. But then as I saw people walking out, and I was like, "Is it good? Like, is it worth it?" And they were like, "No one's there right now. No one's dancing." So I was like, "Fuck. Okay." Um. But then I followed them, and it turns out these were Americans, but Latino Americanos. They were actually here. They're here for teaching. They're here for teaching, actually. I don't know if it's for a master's or just in general, like just for their degree. I think it could have been master's, actually. But they're here for teaching. They're going to be here for a month, and they're so cool. Really nice group of people. It was. I liked my time with them. They were funny. I We went to like another place, and again, like at the time, it's not even two. Like, or it just got to two. Like people are still um going out, like getting ready to go out. So not many people there either. And so then we went to this one place, and it was La Chiput. Chupitoeria, Chupitos, Chupiteria. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm probably butchering that. It was a new word for me. Una chepu, chepu, because I don't want to. I don't want to say something else. If y'all know what I'm saying, I need to say it right. This ain't no glory hole, but it was this little place that shots are $1, and it was all kinds of shots, really cool. I was like, okay, all right, we can get funky. I can definitely tell that my tolerance is getting up, but still, I'm like still like a lightweight. I'm not lightweight. Mm, but I actually, and then after we went there, like I saw this one guy, he kept looking at me. So then I went up to him, I told him, I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to this guy. They ended up leaving. That's fine. They did their own thing. But that's what happens. That's what you do in your night. You meet people, you do. I'm learning this. I'm learning this. So I was talking to this guy, 34 years old, I find out later. His name is Zeus, freaking Greek god. And I'm like Gabriel the angel. I'm like talking to God over here, like, me, me, me. But I told him, I'm like, I saw you were looking at me. He was like, no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. And I was like, yes, you were. I'm like, every time I turn around, he'd be like, so it's like, I knew what was happening. And, and so later on, I find out he has a boyfriend. This is like the situation that happens every time in Spain. Anyone I talk to is like, has a boyfriend. Either they're open, someone's probably cheating, oh, or something. I don't know why I did that. Something's up always, bro. Like I did actually meet someone single, but I'll get to that. Um, but yeah, so I this is me actively doing my advice where I'm like, you just need to talk to people, you just need to get out there, network, connect. And so I'm talking to him, we're keying it up. It's fine, it's whatever. I find out he has a boyfriend. The World Cup is playing. It's Spain against Uruguay, and so I'm like, when they got the first goal, Spain, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So I left, and then I went to another place. Oh no, I tried to enter the first place again that I first got the shot because like that is like the main place, TikTok, and I was like, okay, let me see, let me try to go in. Apparently, something was happening with security, and they were like looking for some. I don't know what happened. I'm like curious. I want to know like what happened. I I saw one of the bartenders on Grinder, so I want to know what happened. Um, pero what else? Next. Sorry, I'm like, remember, this is my basically. I didn't have a hangover today, but this is my like recoup day. I need at least a day after, always something like that. Um, but then I go to this next place that's like kind of close to where this bar is, and bro, it was empty. It was empty, but there was a bunch of people outside smoking. So then I walk out and I'm like, what? I'm like, what is happening to this country? Like, what is going on? Because I'm like, bro, all these bars are empty. Like, where is everybody? And so then there's this guy sitting out there who I say, like, who's like in my view where I say that to. And he's like, I don't know, he's okay. For some context, you can already see me getting like all like, "Ugh." um, he, I had seen him during the parade. I just was kind of afraid to talk to him because he was like with a group of people, and I didn't want to like interrupt the group. So like I have a hard time doing that. Maybe that'll be something I try to overcome. Like just talking in a group, it's just so much harder. I feel like for me, I'm so much better one on one. But you know what? I gotta get over my shit. Like, just fucking talk. Like, but I'm little by little. Um, but I'm like talking to him, and we're actually like we're having so much fun talking, and we something happens where someone's like, "Ay, la policía, ya viene la policía." So we all end up going back inside. And while we're going in, I get like a bottle of water. Well, not a bottle, a glass of water. It's like that. If you see me at a bar, I'm probably getting like water. If it's not a shot, it's water. um, and and so I'm talking to the bartender or whatever. I look behind me, and that guy who I was talking to outside is talking to his group. But there's this one guy who's like extra pegado, like who's like really close to him. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing next to my man? But I was like, oh. So I'm a little confused about that. I was like, oh, oh. Later on, oh, I leave. But before I leave, I tell him like, yeah, my boy, like I'm gonna go now, but it was really nice meeting you. I didn't want to do an Irish goodbye. So, and I already gave him my number. I already gave him my number. I forgot to mention that. And he actually texted me. He had actually texted me on the way. I was walking on the way, and he was like, "I hope you get home safe." And he was like, "You were really funny and really fun. Like, I liked my time with you." So then, like, we were just talking a little bit, and I had to bring it up because I was like, "So, I mean, I was like, I was just confused. Like, are you with someone? Because I saw one of your friends like really on you, like a little confused there." And he was like, "Well, no, we are not together. There's like nothing official between us, but I'm not gonna say that there's not like anything, like no connection." But he's like, "But I am single. Like we're not together. But like you should know that." And I was like, "Well, thanks for being honest. Like you could have fucking lied about that. Like you could have not told me at all, and I could have just, like this could have just went on, and then me getting even more butthurt without knowing." And so I was like, "Thank you for the honesty. Like I really need that." But I was like, "Oh my god." Okay. We were texting this morning too. And let me tell you something. With texting, I am now at a point where I can't text to form relationships and to formalize connections. I can't do that. I don't even recommend it. It's not I for me, but also like I just think as like human, if you live in the same city and if you have the opportunity to be there in person and talk in person, only use text as a means to plan your next viewing, your next play date. Like, don't no connect in person or on a call, video call, whatever. But text, no. You, I feel like text you create people to fall in love with that are not actually existing. Like you have a fake um perception of whoever you're talking with. So I don't, at least for me right now, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it for anybody. I think we should talk more in person as a society. I think we're really lacking that. We're really lacking that. And trying to make, especially for me on my part, an effort to change that, to really like in my habits and in my behaviors, like, no, talk to someone, be more open, connect. It's okay. um, yeah, I had a really good time. I'm really like this Pride Month has been actually one of my favorites. I think like just I don't know the energy of it, and it's just so it's so annoying. Like looking at comments about events on these things, and like you'll always see the haters being like, "Where's the straight month, Pride Month?" Where like ugh, or someone put like a GIF of someone shooting, poo, 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 poo. Like when they saw like all the parade goers and they put that gif out. I'm like, really? But in person, it's like y'all are pussies. Like no one says that shit in person. Because in person, everyone was all smiles and cheery. So it's like y'all hating from home, fucking fat sitting on a chair, eating rice cakes. That's me. Um, Oh my gosh, there's like kids screaming. They're like playing, but they're like actually like, screaming. Like it sounds like agonizing pain. Um, but yeah, just taking the day as a recoup and oh, okay, last thing. We are speaking on using text to plan your next thing because while we were talking, I was like, so what are you doing tomorrow? This was in person, like while we were still like outside at that bar. I was like, what are you doing tomorrow? And he tells me, well, I work today's tomorrow. I work tomorrow, but well, what did you want to do? And I was like, well, I just want to go to the plaza that's by my house, like if you want, because he had told me he had lived near this plaza that's by my house, and um, he was like, well, if you want, we can do that Sunday. I'm here Sunday, and I was like, he's like actually making an effort. He's actually making an effort. Um, I was like, okay, okay, but I'm excited. So I have something to look forward to tomorrow, and I'm I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy. But remember what I talked about in previous episodes? Happiness is fleeting, so you need to find where you can get joy, where you can keep joy and grow it. Happiness is fleeting. It's good. It's all right to be happy, but happiness is just for a moment. It's just flowers to appreciate for a moment. Got to find a way to find joy and keep it. So that's what I'm on the mission to do. Well, okay, that's it. Happy Pride Month. Man.